As many are unfortunately keen to forget, in 2020, the world was locked down for the claim of a deadly pandemic that still only exists in words. We were then coerced into taking an experimental mystery shot that genetically alters us and contaminates us with nanotech. In July of 2020, an accomplished class action lawyer who beat Volkswagen and Deutsche Bank, Reiner Fuëllmich, assembled the Corona Committee to help build a case against those responsible for the greatest crimes against humanity. For a little over 3 years, Reiner Fuëllmich and his committee collected interviews and testimony from whistleblowers, experts, and witnesses. Up until October of 2023, when he was kidnapped in Mexico, deported to Germany, and detained on allegations of embezzlement. After his arrest, committee member Vivian Fischer began publicly attacking Fuëllmich. A leaked dossier from German intelligence instructed agencies to seize control of the Corona Committee, to silence Reiner Fuëllmich, and to disqualify him from running for public office.
An analysis should be carried out to assess the possibilities of a declaration of incompatibility that purely prohibits holding political offices due to proven anti-democratic tendencies. Preparation must be made for the initiation of criminal proceedings based on the evidence collected against Reiner Fuëllmich. This entails collaborating with prosecutors and preparing charges for established legal violations and offences. If necessary, constructions are to be weighed and suitable third parties are to be recruited.
To accomplish their task of destroying Reiner Fuëllmich, the German intelligence apparatus utilized core members of the Corona Committee. After years of work, personal money was depleted, and a loan was drafted to borrow money from donations. Fuëllmich used his own money as collateral to repay the loan. This official documented loan was made between Vivian Fischer and Reiner Fuëllmich, and the court had no way of proving embezzlement. And so they claimed that it was not a loan, but rather trust agreements. A claim that relies solely on the testimony of Vivian Fischer, who claims that they were sham contracts, which should implicate her as well, but she is not being prosecuted. Fischer was paid a 70,000 euro advance for a fantasy book she is writing. Other members conspired with a notary to steal the 1.158 million euros that Fuëllmich was putting up as collateral, money that they admitted in court to still having access to. Despite the sloppy lies, the judges go along with it. Last month, Reiner Fuëllmich was convicted and sentenced to 3 years and 9 months in prison for embezzlement of donations. The year and a half he's already spent in jail is not being considered for time served. The German intelligence services have deployed everyone from bottom-feeding child traffickers working for the police to the politicians and judges to derail the efforts of Reiner Fuëllmich, which should be of no surprise. The tens of millions murdered by a coercive mystery shot are not making the history books. This massive crime is still ongoing. The COVID shots are still on the child vaccine schedule, and people are still dying of heart attacks and turbo cancer. Greg Reese reporting.